Hi, welcome to Climbing Daily. We're nearly at the end of our top threes, and today we're talking about anything random, all the things that made us go, what? At number 3, we've got Tim Emmett in his cave. This is ice climbing in summer, in the dark. Amazing stuff. Take it away, Tim.
It's like this cave's got ice in it all year round, and you have to go down into these 2 or 3 chambers that have got ice on the side of the walls. But then there was this little tunnel, and went down that, and that was the piece of resistance. Amazing overhanging wall in the bottom chamber, which was just amazing. Yeah, really cool.
There's a presence of liquid water, but it's like -20, so it's freezing all the time. It builds up this layer of like snow ice on your clothing, and you have to keep moving to shake it all off, otherwise you can turn into a real snowman.
Steeper and steeper and steeper, and it's pure ice, natural, 100%, and so the higher you get, the more pumped you are, you know, the more tired your forearms are, and the steeper it becomes, and you're getting closer to the chain or closer to the end. So yeah, good time, good training venue actually. It's like having an ice climbing wall. It is, it's like a natural ice climbing wall that's indoors.
Ceiling, you can't put your ice axes in because they come out again, because you have to pull down on them. That's good. Pretty comfy.
Only in the land of Emmett. Next up, we filed this report a couple of months ago and we were a little surprised by the response we got. I'll explain after this. Hi, welcome to EpicTV Climbing Daily. Today we're talking about why base jumping is bad for you and you should really just stick to climbing. News has come through that legendary big wall climber Ammon McNeely has had quite a bad base jumping accident. He's alive, but he's pretty beaten up. He was jumping in the Moab area of Utah with EpicTV's very own Sketchy Andy, and somewhat predictably things didn't quite go to plan. Moab's a really popular area with base jumpers, and Ammon jumped off one of the many cliffs there, left it a little too long to open his parachute, swung round into the cliff, slid down it, and eventually landed on a ledge. He was pretty badly injured, but he was conscious enough to make a video. We thought about showing it to you, but it is possibly a bit too brutal, so here's the link, watch it at your own risk.
Redone. As you can see.
At the end of the show, we wished Ammon a speedy recovery, so we were a little surprised to find that he'd replied to our report saying the following.
I don't like this guy's comment about sticking to climbing. They're both dangerous, and you can't say one is more dangerous or safer than the other. It really shows his, or the producer's, naivete and hypocrisy comparing the two. Hey, life is dangerous just being here. You might as well follow your dreams and enjoy the journey. I'm not trying to speed up death, but we're all going to experience it eventually. Lots of love to all.
That's the last time I tell anyone to get well soon. Worst of all, he was backed up by YouTube user WeBeChillin420. Nice name. And at number 1, we've got 2 lucky climbers finding a little more than they bargained for on the Bossons Glacier.
Normally, when we talk about crystal hunting in the Mont Blanc range, this is natural crystals found in the rock, but not this week. A young French alpinist has stumbled across a box of jewels worth around 360,000 euros. The climber was on the Bossons Glacier. He was crossing the glacier in a site close to where an Air India plane crashed in 1966. He found a box of documents and a box of precious jewels. There's been a couple of Air India plane crashes over the Mont Blanc range. This one from 1966 has spewed out various bits of wreckage over the Bossons Glacier over the years. Bits of seats, bits of the plane itself, and other documents have all been found. However, this is the record find in terms of actual value. The constant moving nature of the ice and the glacier means that different parts of the wreckage often pop to the surface. They're not found that often, and this is certainly the most interesting find.
That's it for today. Have fun tonight, don't do anything I wouldn't do, and we'll see you tomorrow for the last of our top threes. There's been some pretty high profile incidents, the worst of which was probably last year when a sitter airplane crashed at Luckler, killing 19 people.